Hey, Big H is back in the kitchen. I look a little rough today. That was an early morning for me. Well, kids didn't want a nap today, so I'm just gonna make some bread. I we're gonna spaghetti tonight. I got meatballs thawed. That'll go do in the oven first, and I'll kick them in the sauce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cup of. I don't know what I'm gonna make. I just felt like doing something. So I got 6 cups of flour. I got my yeast gun. I got about a tablespoon. I might have did 2. Grab yourself a baby spoon. I'm just gonna stir it in my warm water. I don't always measure when it comes to bread. I like to make my own kind of rendition of stuff. I'm probably gonna throw 2 eggs in here and a good bit of sugar, kind of like with my grandma's buns. So come on back. Okay, yeah, I got 2 eggies. Then I do the one-handed thing. Ooh, finally did it, and I didn't get a shell in there. Hooray! Okay, y'all seen how to mix dough. I have the mixer in the back, as you can see, like right there. And I have a dough hook. Do I like to use it for the dough hook? Not usually. Okay, again, once your dough gets to that little shaggy area in the bowl, I just go right on the counter on my island. Get all the pieces out. Get the extra little flour out of there. Get that all off you. You just go ahead and wash your hands with flour. I go to town. I just use 2 hands. I do the fold, smush, quarter turn, smush a little bit. Like, I doubled a recipe I found, because I don't want to just do 1 loaf. So I'm going to try not to talk too much, and then so I can fast forward this for you guys. So I make 2 loaves, or I may make like an artisan looking loaf and a biscuit, like not biscuits, but dinner rolls or something. I try to remember to get to this point and stop. It's so much easier when my uncle made me this island and didn't have my other island I had when I was in a little tiny apartment all by myself because it had wheels. Even though they're the caster locking wheels, they didn't want to lock. So you should have seen I was literally holding on to one end of that little island. And okay, Big H is back in the kitchen. Let me turn my light on. A little better. Okay, so we have our dough done. I'm gonna do a nice big loaf in my Dutch oven. I got that warming up at 425. And tonight we're having spaghetti meatballs. Meatballs are in the oven. Sauce is on the stove. I'm gonna get a nice char on the meatballs, and then I'm gonna finish cooking them in the sauce so it all mixes together. Then I'm gonna get the noodles on. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, it's warmed up. Just gonna take a little bit of flour. Take the dough, put it in there. Flour level on top. Take my scissors. Do a nice little snipper on top. Put the lid on. Put it in the oven about 25-30 minutes at 425, and then pull it out, take the lid off, drop it down to 400 for another like 10-15 minutes. Be back. Okay, the meatballs are done, and I just wanted a nice little brown on them, and I'm gonna finish cooking them in the sauce. Okay, we'll be back for the buns. Okay, I'm gonna throw them in. Come on back. Okay, we're just gonna paint some butter. Okay, well, voila, here is dinner. We have the homemade meatballs I had in the freezer, my homemade sauce. The bread's cooling down, so that'll be for later. And then we'll feral animal eating out of the bowl. Mm-hmm. Mm. It's so good with my homemade pasta sauce, all from my garden, other than the garlic. Big H out. Go and go eat. Catch you later.